Never mind my injuries, sister. It's a miracle that any of us are alive. It didn't look like you'd pull through. You've been in suspension for weeks. Something happened and the Exodar crashed. Many have died, but I'm relieved that you are a live adventurer. With you leading our efforts, I'm sure we'll get to safety soon. Brinatus asked me to send you to him when you awoke. He's waiting for you at the bottom of the hill. Just follow the path southwest. Adventurer by my eternal soul, it is good to see you. I don't know why the Exodar crashed. Only those of us that were in this part of the ship remain. There's not much time if we're to save everyone that we can. Our immediate concern is the depleted state of our healing crystals. We must replenish them quickly. Unfortunately, the only way to do this at this point is to extract the blood from the local veil moths. Their blood will make for a suitable substitute. The moths can be found in many places around the veil, but they are mostly concentrated in the northwest.
The irradiated power cores from the Exodar have been wreaking havoc on the environment here. The most obvious effect has been the appearance of the strange creatures that seem to have sprung up near them. There may be something we can do to help them, but now, their sheer numbers are becoming too much for us to handle. I'd like you to go out and cull their numbers somewhat, and perhaps I'll have another idea after giving it some thought.
It's too far away.
How are we ever going to get out of here? You're finished? That's good news. Hopefully, we can find a way to avoid the killing of these mutated beasts in the future. I believe I have formed a plan that might give us an alternative solution to this problem, but I will need your help. The nearby lake has been contaminated by one of the ship's power crystals. Many of the plants and animals of Ammonvale have been mutated because of this. I have a theory on how to heal the lake, but I must have samples from the mutated lashers for analysis. They can be found to the west, in the Ammon Fields. Will you help me, adventurer? The Ammon Fields to the west are the primary breeding ground of the local lasher population. With the corruption of the water table from the nearby lake, botanist Teryx is worried that the lashers will not be able to repopulate themselves once we've cleansed the lake. Go to the Ammon Fields and pick some of the corrupted flowers for me so that I might take a look at them and see what can be done. You should be able to identify them by their uncharacteristic red petals.
Regrettable that those creatures had to die so that we might live. Indiscriminate killing is not the Draenei way. However, the blood you gathered will replenish our healing crystals, so their deaths will not be in vain. Now that you've gathered all that we need to replenish our healing crystals, I need you to deliver the vials to Zaldun, our priest. You'll find him tending to our wounded inside the central chamber of the ship. Good work. This will do nicely to replenish our depleted healing crystals. But now that you're here, I think I have another use for you if you're willing. The healing crystals are replenished, but that is not the only way we can help the injured. All Draenei can tap the gift of the Naru to heal. You must use this ability to heal one of the crash survivors. You'll find most of the survivors in the areas to the west and northwest, but the crash scattered us all over the Vale. The survivors have suffered from exposure to the irradiated power crystals, so you should be able to find them by the red glow that surround them. You must save them, adventurer.
I am Verminvar, and you are wise to seek me out. It is my calling to provide instruction to shaman, especially those who are just beginning to learn. Shamanism is only now being relearned amongst the Draenei. Adventurer, you are brave to follow its path, as it is not popular amongst your kind. I will be here when you feel you are ready for further training.
We managed to recover a damaged holographic emitter from the crash. If we repair it, we'll have a chance to find other survivors outside of Ammonvale. There were devices from the ship that could be salvaged for spare parts in the area, but the local Owlkin carried them off before we could get to them. Adventurer, you must go south to Nestlewood Thicket and Hills to find the spare parts.
Shannon needs our help to salvage parts from the Exodar. Teryx prepared an inoculum that can be given to the Nestlewood Owlkin that live in the area of a lot of the salvage. Just get close to the unaffected ones and use the crystal on them. Unfortunately, you'll have to kill the others. You'll find the Owlkin at Nestlewood Thicket and Nestlewood Hills to the southeast.
Arcanon Poros.
These will do. Thank you, adventurer. While you were out, I managed to gather some equipment together to make an analysis of the samples. This should only take a moment. Thank goodness, I think it'll work. I have an agent for you to spread at Silverline Lake to the south. It will neutralize the effects of the irradiated ship's power crystal that fell there. Swim out and scatter the neutralizing agent near it. Don't worry, you won't be exposed long enough to become irradiated. These look like fine specimens. Thank you for performing the field work. Once I can find the time to analyze these, I should be able to tell what it will take to restore the fields.
The light be praised. You've done what only a true heroine could have done, adventurer. The Draenei you saved owes their continued life to your selflessness. Please take this supply pouch. You look like you can use it more than I.
All prices here are reasonable. Safe journey.
May the light embrace you.
From what you described, the neutralizing agent worked. I just wish that I knew how long it will last. We really need to remove that power crystal from the lake entirely. Thank you, adventurer. I will tell Teden to try the neutralizing agent on one of the captured beasts at once.
Each day is a blessing.
Through rigorous retraining, I have had to break many students of all they had previously learned, so that I might teach them anew. The service I offer becomes increasingly difficult to perform each time it is done. It is for that reason that it becomes increasingly expensive with each retraining. Do you desire that I break you of the talents you have learned? The time has come, adventurer. You have grown to the point where you are ready to commune directly with the elemental spirits of this world. But be warned. I can sense that the manner of our entry into this world and its unfortunate side effects have angered the earth spirits and caused an imbalance of the elements. If you are to create your earth totem, you must first speak with the spirit of the Vale. You will find it in the sacred grove, nestled in the hills to the northwest.
Let me take a look at those. Yes, I think that these will do nicely. Good job, adventurer. The emitter is rather complex, so it may take some time to finish the repairs. I'll let you know when it's ready. In the meantime, you might see if Vindicator Alder has anything he could use you for.
With many of the Owlkin now inoculated, we can focus on getting out of here and not have to worry about wiping out the Owlkin population in the area. Here, choose from these. You've done good work, and you deserve to be rewarded. We now have several separate confirmations of unusual activity upon the Shadow Ridge. This is disturbing. We thought that the scouting missions already undertaken had been thorough. One of my scouts hasn't reported back yet. Adventurer, I need you to head southwest to the other side of Silverline Lake and find Tolan and see what has delayed him.
Return to your people, and tell them to send one of your shamans to me. You are bold to seek my wisdom. After what your people have done to these islands, stranger, still there is much to be said for your bravery. So I will impart to you some knowledge. The earth beneath your feet forms the foundation for all things. The sky, the water, great fire, all rest upon its shoulders, while those others often form chaotic tempests. The earth abides. It grants strength and fortitude to the core of your being. Now, you will prove yourself, shaman. The balance of the elements has been disrupted by the violent intrusion of the Grey Eyes of the Vale. Your crash has caused the spirit to be raised. Even upon the other elements will come to both. You will learn that understanding of the elements can only come when all are in harmony. Thus, behind me in the grove, you will find the restless spirits warring upon the other three elements, help restore the balance. You have done well. By thinning out the restless spirits, you have helped to heal the imbalance between the elements, which your people inadvertently cause. Throughout your journey as a shaman, you must keep this in mind when calling upon our power. The balance must be preserved. I will now give you a piece of my physical being, that you may create your earth totem. Return it to he who sent you here. You and I will be bound together for all time. Throughout your life, the forces of Earth will be at your disposal. The balance will come when your bones return to us at the end of your days. Use our power wisely.
Must not give up.
You have done well, adventurer, in helping to restore the balance of the elements at the grove. You have also created a balance between the earth element of this world and the Draenei. Perhaps this will help to bring understanding to those amongst us who do not approve of our ways. I will create for you a totem through which you will be able to call on the power of Earth to do your bidding. And with time, more of the mysteries of Earth will be revealed to you. Now take your totem, shaman.
Don't worry about me. Help, Blood Elves. They ambushed me. Don't have long. You must eliminate the Blood Elf threat. Find out what they're up to. They're on the ridge behind me.
isn't ready yet. Inventory is full.
These plans seem important. You should take them to Vindicator Aldar at the crash site. These plans seem important. You should take them to Vindicator Aldar at the crash site.
The Legion will...
These blood elves mean to kill us all. How are we to divert them from this course? I have a plan. We must kill their leader. Without their master, perhaps they will retreat to regroup. We just need to buy time until the repairs are completed. Then Vindicator Aldar must know of this. Kill the Surveyor, then return and tell him what we found.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Many are the paths of the light adventurer. You must decide which to follow on this world or any other. I thank you for dealing with the Blood Elf Surveyor. Surely she was their leader. Rest assured we will deal with whatever remnant of them is still nearby. Please take one of these weapons as a sign of my gratitude.
May your days be long, and your hardships few.
The Naru have not
I thank you for dealing with the Blood Elf Surveyor. Surely she was their leader. Rest assured we will deal with whatever remnant of them is still nearby. Please take one of these weapons as a sign of my gratitude. Adventurer, while you were out investigating the Shadow Ridge, Shauna here has been going on about the holographic emitter. You might want to speak with her. Here, let me read those plans. The Blood Elves have followed us here. They are evil to the core, and should be wiped from existence. I apologize that was uncalled for. We are indebted to you for uncovering this information, adventurer.
I got it. I think I managed to fix the emitter. Kira, I'll just activate this last crystal, and that should do it. Take a look at the emitter, adventurer. It looks like it's beginning to work. Someone is appearing. By all that is good, adventurer, you must go at once to this Azure Watch and speak with Daivun. There is a path that leads west off of this tiny isle. Follow it and cross the Crystal Brook River to arrive on the larger part of the isle. Continue to follow the path, and you should find Azure Watch. See if you can convince them to send us some aid and supplies. The rest of us will follow when we can. Thank you, we wouldn't have made it without you.
You wish to buy? Trade? Safe journey. May I be of service?
What I wouldn't give for a healing crystal right about now. Adventurer, a couple mutated beasts jumped me and my leg is injured. I was sent on a scouting mission from Azure Watch after we received word from Jana. Please, could you go speak with caregiver Chellin in my stead? She needs to know how many people to expect in Azure Watch. Just cross the Crystal Brook River here and continue following the road until you get to Azure Watch. Be sure to ask her for a place for yourself to stay in.
I found that these waters are bustling with red snapper, a very tasty fish. With fishing net, I can catch enough to feed dozens of draenei. Unfortunately, I was recently attacked by a creature known as a murloc while netting in the river, and have suffered some injuries that prevent me from doing my job. I need help. Use this fishing net near schools of red snapper, found in the Crystal Brook River to the east, to catch the fish. What do you say? Remember to return the net when you are finished.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Grab a net, young adventurer. Our people need sustenance. I hope the Murlocs didn't cause too much trouble, adventurer. I owe you a great debt of gratitude for all that you've done. Perhaps I could teach you how to fish? I'll even supply the fishing pole and the bauble. You did a wonderful job, adventurer. Our people will be thankful for this bounty. With that said, would you mind taking this whole of red snapper to Acton at Azure Watch? He shouldn't be hard to find as he's awaiting this catch.
I am far too busy to be wasting time on idle chatter. If you are looking for work as a huntsman, speak with Dictina at the river's edge to the east. No doubt she's behind on her duties. Poor Dictina. That Murloc gave her quite a scare. Hopefully, she will recover from the injuries soon. So, I presume you're looking for work. Well, there's plenty of that to be found at Azure Watch. You're starting to make a name for yourself, adventurer. How about trying your hand at hunting? Back on Draenor, our greatest hunters would hunt a beast that resembled the moon-gray stag of this region, known as a tug. If you think yourself Draenei enough, go out into the wilds and kill enough stags to fill your pack with meat. You will find them grazing south of Azure Watch. Watch out for their horns. Good to see you again. I'm glad that we were both able to get our emitters fixed, or we might never have found one another. And don't worry, we'll see to it that Ammon Vale gets help and supplies. Speaking of assistance, now that you're here, go around and introduce yourself to the others. I know that there's plenty to do.
Oh, you must be one of the survivors we've been hearing about. I'm glad that you came. Don't worry, we will send someone to see to Ayun's injured leg. I'm most interested in hearing all about your harrowing story of survival. You're a brave one to have made it all the way here. I've found that lushes milling about on the island hold restorative medicinal properties in their vines. Through proper treatment, the vines can be broken down into a powerful healing ointment. Unfortunately, with so many injured Draenei passing through Azure Watch, we are always in short supply. Our delicate guest was found injured and unconscious by the Crystal Brook only yesterday. If you bring me vines, we may be able to save her. You will find root trappers both south and east of Azure Watch.
Isn't ready yet. Can't cast that yet. Delete.
I wish I had more time to teach all who came before me. But alas, that is not the way of things. Until you have learned all that Padar has to teach, I cannot help you. Long ago, we wore one-piece jumpsuits. Thanks to our innovative tailors, we no longer wear such impractical outfits. You can find these fashion lifesavers in the trader's tier.
May I be of service? Dionys Akar.
I can instruct you in mining? Interested?
Be well.
Welcome. Browse at your leisure. Be well.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutheran Village and Darkshore.
A once great creature of the forest is in need of help, person. There is a difficult task that must be done. Please seek out Priestess Amura. She will explain things to you. Find her to the southeast of here, inside the Temple of the Moon. So Sister Aquine sent you? Lady Saphra was once beloved of Elune. Graceful and pure, the spider spun her silver threads through the moonlight, catching the evening mist. The silvery dew had strong healing powers and was kept here in the temple. But of late, Sathra has descended into madness. Her future generations are now threatened as well. Find Lady Sathra, adventurer, and end her suffering. She dwells along the northern borders of Teldrassil near Wellspring Lake. Gather her silvery spinnerets and bring them back to me. The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
Elune Adore. Good luck, friend.
My goods are of the highest quality.